Here's what we'll say is it would be bad storytelling if the first 4 or 5 minutes of the show had no connection to the hero of the show. So that's not us saying that Simone has a connection to them. It is more of us saying that absolutely, she definitely has a connection, and just sit tight and it will pay off about middle of the season.
I think, when you're doing a holy grail quest, you sort of want to lean into what we might call tropes or influences. And certainly, female sword wielding heroes throughout history are a big influence,
Especially French ones.
especially French
You can, no.
ones. Yeah, oui.
I think that we basically conceived this show during we met right before the pandemic happened, and then sort of were like, let's make a show together, and then suddenly COVID hit, and so the show was conceived as we were walking our respective dogs through our neighborhoods, avoiding all other human beings, and the thing that was most important to us was that whatever we made next, like. Was escapist and gave people some lift, and that it was colorful, and that at the same time it was talking in some way about the things that were sort of roiling through our consciousness, but at the same time we wanted it to be fun. And so that comic book energy that you're referring to is about it's sort of adventure, this idea of what's going to happen next, the idea of a hero going up against sort of an unbeatable villain. All of these ideas are sort of like interwoven into the fabric that is Simone's habit.
I think she carries the order in her heart, absolutely, throughout the season, and I think sort of we touch base with her former sisters by the end of the season. We kind of see where everyone's landed.
It would
That's
be
what
a
I'll
real
say.
shame to not see Margot Martindale again. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, we paid for
she's a,
her,
a
so
national treasure.
absolutely.
The first episode, the pilot, is all about not just sort of setting up the world of the show, but the mission, and in this case, quite literally a quest that our lead character Simone is going on, and her quest is actually going to begin in earnest in the next episode, but she can't do it alone because she's been cast out of her convent. Her convent doesn't exist, so she's going to have to recruit a sort of an unexpected team to help her as she goes on her quest. I have spoken to James Gunn and Peter Safran just about all of their exciting plans for what they're doing with DC, but my Watchmen position remains. The clock is still stopped at 1 minute to midnight. I feel like everything that I personally had to say got channeled into that season of Watchmen. I hope there's more. It's just not going to be me.